I'm very proud of that. I'm actually the fourth. So it was my great uncle George and Tom originally did the design, but my dad, Jim Fazio, was the on-site designer when I was a kid, around 12 years old, and so he had a lot to do with it and the actual construction and the design of it in the field. And when I was 12, I remember coming out, picking up sticks and working with him on the golf course. And so, you know, 32 years later to come back and redo it is pretty special, and it's a great treat. So the corridors of the golf course are basically the same. What we really focused on was after, you know, 32 years of organic matter building up in the greens, we needed to get rid of that. So we basically took about 5 inches of that existing organic matter out, and when we did that, then we reshaped the greens, we recontoured them, and we created some strategy and some different, you know, different concepts into hitting into those greens with some more risk reward. We recontoured and reshaped all the bunkers all the way through the golf course, and the biggest change is probably what we did with the tees. We added a 5th tee box. There was at least one done on every hole. Most of the ones that we did were the forward tees, but we actually did build a few back tees, and so we literally made the golf course considerably easier, but we even made it harder. So we made it easier for the, you know, the higher handicappers and a little bit harder for the lower handicappers. Well, I think you have, you know, 5 wonderful golf courses here, and you know, I think there's such variety. I mean, with a Nicklaus course, with a Fazio, 2 Fazio courses, with a Palmer golf course, and the golf courses are a bit different. And so you know, on the same kind of property in South Florida, you get a, you know, sort of a different look for each golf course. And
well, as a father, you always hope your sons will follow in your footsteps. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And sometimes it's hard for him, but with this guy here, he made an easy transition of it. He's good. And you can tell by the job that he did out here how much improvement there is out there, and I'm sure the members are just going to love it.
Well, good morning and welcome to another milestone event at PGA National. It's one in a long history of golf and the resort here at PGA National. I can tell you it's also another piece of, since 2006, when our ownership group came in, it's part of a $100 million, most recent part of a $100 million renovation plan that we've kind of been going through this property and doing a lot of different things. So it's nice to have you here. We're going to talk about a couple of things quickly. One is, this is just one piece of our renovation that we've just recently completed. We've also just finished our rooms in the resort. We're opening up a couple new restaurants, so I hope you get a chance to check those out. We're adding a brand new fire pit. If you haven't been back by the putting green yet, you can see that outside by bar 91, which used to be old 19th hole, and since we have 90 holes, we changed the name to bar 91 as opposed to the 19th hole like it used to be called. Brand new restaurant in Palm Terrace. And by the way, during those periods, we had probably 200 to 300 construction jobs going on, and then as part of the renovation going into the season, we're going to be very busy, and we're just in the process of hiring about 200 more people, and obviously still committed to hiring local residents, veterans, and wounded warriors as part of that commitment as we kind of get busy and head into the season again. So we try to do the right thing in the community. Once again, very excited to open a new golf course. We've got a few special guests with us, and before we bring out Tommy Fazio, we've got Russo. Dave, want to come up and say hello? Introduce the City Council.
Hi, how you doing? Yes, I'm Joe Russo. I'm a city councilman in the city of Palm Beach Gardens. I've been on the council for 24 years. I've served 12 years as mayor, and a little shortly I'm going to introduce the individual that succeeded me. But this is an exciting day here in the city of Palm Beach Gardens. We're so fortunate to have corporate residents like Joel and his group here. The money that they put into this facility, making this resort at a whole different level. You know, we're fortunate to have the Honda Classic here. But to have a Honda Classic on a course that doesn't work and a resort that doesn't work don't mean anything. But what he has done here in this resort is made this Honda Classic be one of the best tour events in the whole tour system. And it's to Joel, for that we thank you. And all the charities, last year the Honda Classic gave over $1,800,000 to local charities. Without his resort and his golf course, that would never happen. Joel, on behalf of all the residents of the city of Palm Beach Gardens, I want to thank you for putting all these dollars into this beautiful resort and representing our city as well as you do. Thank you. Now, my next job is to introduce an individual I've had the pleasure to serve with for 9 years. Unfortunately, or fortunately for him, he's looking to move on and becoming a county commissioner, and everything goes right on Tuesday. That's what he'll be doing. So he's going to be leaving our city council, but has served us for 9 years and succeeded me as mayor, and he served here for the last 3 years as mayor. And I'd like to introduce Mayor David Levy. David?
As I look around here, I look at the resort, everything that you've done, 4 words come to mind. First class, second to none. I guess that's actually 5 words. And it's true. I mean, I've looked at where this resort has come and where we are. You're a 5-star resort. 4-star. Well, you will be a 5-star very shortly. In my mind, you're 5-star.
Mine too.
And also, from an environmental standpoint, this resort has taken a lot of steps to lower their greenhouse emissions, which also saves energy and saves money. And they've taken a lot of steps I'm very proud of that I've been involved with. So something else that goes kudos. 2 palms?
2 palms.
2 palms. Okay, I got the palms right. And 5 stars, well, you're 5 stars in my mind, and everybody else's mind here. Second to none. We have the most significant golf tournament in the state of Florida right here in our city of Palm Beach Gardens. And what Joe did mention is he's on the board of the Honda Classic, which just negotiated another 4 years right here at PGA National, right here in Palm Beach Gardens. And with any luck, maybe we'll get another major tournament, hopefully LPT, a ladies tournament. But I'll tell you, as I've looked at this facility over the last 9 years, it's unbelievable where it's gone. And I've been personally involved. My daughter's bat mitzvah is here. The staff here is wonderful. Again, first class. Everything here is first class, second to none. I'm so proud to have this right here in the city of Palm Beach Gardens. On behalf of the residents in the City Council of Palm Beach Gardens, we want to congratulate the PGA National Spa and Resort. We want you to know that you are our partners and that we will do everything that we possibly can to make sure that this facility is as successful as possible. The Honda Classic shows how successful this is, how successful a facility this is. I want to thank Ken Carrolley and his crew for all that they do to make this a premier golf destination. Now, I'm going to have to admit something, and it's kind of embarrassing, but the mayor of the golf capital of the world is a horrible golfer. So please wish me luck, because we do have the Mayor's Veterans Classic on November 10th. Wish me luck, because poor Joe, who is a good golfer, gets to play with me. And just hope that I don't hit the ball and it goes in its jet. So anyway, thank you so much, Joel, for bringing this here. It is a pleasure to have you in our city.
But this was actually the first of the 5 courses that opened at PGA National in March 1980s. I learned this morning from our historian here at PGA National. So I'm going to introduce Tommy. He's going to give you a little background of what's happened in the last couple of years and maybe go back farther with his special guest. Tommy?
Good morning. I'd like my dad to come up, Jim Fazio. He was part of the original design of the golf course. And I certainly don't want to pretend like I was the only one to do this. John Copeland, why don't you come up? He's our contractor. He did a wonderful job doing the work here. And Lucas, come on, you come up here. Lucas is our golf course superintendent. You know, we've never looked this good without him. So he's done a great job. My dad worked on this. His brother Tom and his uncle, my great uncle George, worked on it also. So it's all 4 of us, and we're very proud of that. obviously very proud that they changed the name to the Fazio, and we appreciate that. Keep it in the tradition. When we started, I had my two daughters, Mackenzie and Riley, come out because I wanted to, just in case 30 years from now they were going to in the business and they wanted to do it. But I will tell you that I had them doing GPS work and not picking up sticks. So I was a little easier on them than my dad was on me. But yeah, so what we did was we basically rebuilt all the greens. We reshaped them, we made them bigger, created some different strategy to them, different contouring. We redid all the bunkers, we recontoured the bunkers, gave it a different look, kind of changed the visual aspect of it. We regrassed all the fairways, and one of the most significant things we did was reconfigure the tee boxes. They were form-free tees. We changed them into square tee boxes or rectangle tee boxes. And in the initiative of moving it forward, we placed a fifth tee box almost 400, 500 yards forward of the other tee that was here existing. So one of our goals of what we wanted to try to accomplish, and we think we did, was we wanted to make it easier for the forward tee players. We also wanted to make it harder, and so we added another 200 yards to the backside. And the champion has the bear trap, but we have the final 4 Fazio holes out here that are really interesting. 15 through 18 are some fairly significant changes, and it should be very interesting, especially with the junior tournament they have. We're hoping maybe they'll play the 15th hole from maybe the white tee in, so it becomes a drivable par 4. And I think 16 we added 30 yards or 40 yards. That became a 230-yard par 3. And so we have 4 great finishing holes, and hopefully you guys will all see that there today.
Tommy and Bob, thank you for coming out. All right, in the golf business, we're going to have, instead of cutting the ribbon, we're going to have a ceremonial first gold ball swing from Tommy. And we got a couple other guests we'd like to have a first either ball or swing. Okay, the course is officially open. All right, next person. Hang on, Tom. Hang on. We got a special guest appearance. We got next person. We're going to invite up representing PGA, Terry Lyman. Come here, Terry. Where's Terry? Terry, in case you don't know, Terry, when did you start?
March of 1980.
March of 1980. Terry's one of the original employees here at PGA National, so we're going to ask him on behalf of all of us to take an honorary first swing. He says he doesn't play much golf, so grab a club, take an honorary first swing. You want a ball? All right. Mr. Mayor. First swing?
Yeah, coat too.